are watching 10 faves here at HSN. I'm Tamara Hooks, and we're now up to fave number 4. Now, we're gonna shift gears a little bit from the kitchen with Wolfgang Puck, and we're now going to the home office. And we have a really great brand new printer for you. You know, to go along with your top of the line cell phone that I know you have, that has all of this functionality that maybe your old printer can't match up with, or maybe you just got a new computer or laptop or tablet, and you need the functionality that that computer, laptop, or tablet has to transfer to your printer. This one does, and it's a customer pick for a reason. You can read the reviews on hsn.com. They are fantastic. This is from HP. You know, HP is one of the top computer manufacturers in the world. They just are. This is the Officejet photo, printer, copier, scanner, and fax, and they have ePrint, which we'll talk about too. So, when you are printing from your cell phone wirelessly or from your tablet wirelessly, you can have those perfect, beautiful prints every time. Because you know that when something is a photo printer, it has to be better than just a printer that in the past maybe just printed text. Because when it comes to the pictures, and I want to show you some pictures, when it comes to the pictures that this can print, you want them to be quality. And that's what you see here. These look like the kind of pictures that you would have gone to a photo kiosk to have printed. And you would have paid maybe not a lot of money each, but when it adds up. Isn't it nice to know that now you can print, oh wow, look at that, I love, isn't that so pretty? When you can print from that beautiful picture that might be on your cell phone right now, you can now print it to your HP printer, and you can have something that looks professional, high quality through and through. And we've got it for you today for $20 less than our regular HSN price. And that's a big deal for everything you get. Now, all you're doing today is choosing which color you want. We have it for you in the white with the blue. And I like that HP does make, because these are for home use, so you want something that's got some style. So white with blue. We also have white with purple. And then down front, we've got it for you in the all black if you just wanted to keep it really sleek and neat. Now, this one is a photo printer, like I was showing you the photographs there. You also have a scanner and copier function. And what I like about this is that you can just pop in a flatbed scanner or copy right here in a flatbed. And that's key because a lot of printers don't do that. They allow you to maybe scan in from the top, but if you wanted to copy something, you know, that you wanted to lay in flat, a lot of them don't do that. This one does, and it even shows you which way to put your paper, because isn't that kind of a pain when you copy things or scan things upside down. You can scan them in here if you want to. That's going to be completely up to you. You can pop it right there, and then it's going to come out for you. But it's going to be, you have the option, which makes it great. You also have the functionality here of faxing, and faxing might be the one feature that your printer doesn't currently do, because you feel like, well, I don't really need to fax. I don't fax very often. Well, that might be true. You might not fax very often, but when you need to fax something and you don't have a fax machine, you literally have to run all over town just to get that one document from your hands to the hands it needs to be in. So isn't it nice that you have that feature right here in your own printer that you have in your home? What I also like is that this is not huge. So it's gonna fit nicely, it's gonna fit comfortably in whatever area you call your home office. And that might, for a lot of people, it's not an actual room. For you, it might be the desk in your kitchen. That's where you call your home office. So you've got space for your computer, and now you actually have space for your printer that you don't have to, you don't have to designate a whole lot of space for, which makes it very easy. It also is so it's not bulky, it's not gonna be heavy. Again, you can print wirelessly, and you can now have a printer that lives up to all of the technology, I'll say, of your cell phone and all of your newer devices. This also has HP Instant Ink, which is you're gonna get a 1-month service offer, but you can keep it going. So what you do is you enroll, and once you enroll, your printer automatically orders ink when you get low. But what's great about this is that HP Ink replacement service saves you up to 50% off of your HP ink, which is great. So again, you don't ever have to worry about running out of ink, because your printer speaks to HP wirelessly, and it knows when it's getting low, it's gonna send you ink. And you're saving money. You'll never run out of ink when you're trying to print your project or your term paper or anything like that. You always